Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk.
Elsa Production. Come here, youngin'. Let me pull your coat or something. TU. Tune F. The outfit. L-Dub. Mind Bender.
651, 612.
Yeah.
The outfit, we rap TU.
Welcome back to you, Army. It's your boy L-Dub of The Unknowns. Welcome to TU Visual. Today we got a special artist showcase today. We're gonna kick off the relaunch with this first showcase. Today we're here to celebrate the works of the gorgeous, the strong, the talented, my friend Elsa Cantu-Lizarraga. I first met Elsa in, I think it was 2010, 2011, when we worked the same casino. Damn, 2010, damn, that's almost 11 years, that's crazy. We were usually, high and by, with Smile and high and by and whatnot. And then I think one day I seen like a couple of her tattoos, and as y'all know, I'm a bit of a tattoo enthusiast. So I think I seen some, I can't remember which tattoo it was, but I think it had something to do with Tim Burton. I think it was either Nightmare Before Christmas or the Beetlejuice or something like that. And I looked at it because I'm a big Tim Burton fan. I'm a fanatic, if you can say, since Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Frankenweenie and all that. So I was just like, oh wow, that's a cool ass tattoo, blah blah blah. Then we get to chatting. We found out that we have so many likes in common. I mean, we both love the strange and unusual. And so it went down to like Tim Burton, to my obsession with the 80s, my obsession with Star Wars, my love for Tim Burton, my favorite movie being The Shining, my favorite book, Bram Stoker's Dracula, one of my favorite directors, Stanley Kubrick, and Guillermo del Toro, and just talking about Pan's Labyrinth and all this other stuff. And she's just squealing with joy. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And she starts rattling and stuff. And I was like, oh, found my best friend forever. So we would talk on social media and stuff like that, but we both had, busy lives. We talked about our children and stuff like that, and we were both very, very busy, but I never really saw her outside of work. And then as we shared social media, I'm noticing that she's a photographer, and then I start looking at some of her work, and I'm like, yo, this is like professional, top-notch, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, how'd you get into this? Blah, blah, blah. And start, then I'm starting to support her more. And I'm just like, this girl has such a great eye for capturing moments. It's just ridiculous. So, this past Saturday, I think it was March 25th, something like that. She had our closing reception for her gallery opening. She had a gallery showing for the whole month of March, starting with First Friday. And I didn't get to go to the First Friday one because it's just too crazy, and I had so much other things I had to do. So I didn't get to go to the opening, but I got to go to the closing reception. And I got a lot of footage for that I'm gonna be showing you today. But before we do that, got a little special surprise for Elsa. I've been bugging the shit out of her about she needs to make a book of all of her photos and sell them on Amazon or something, because she would make a shitload of money. And but she's so busy. She's doing that mommy life. If y'all don't know what mommy life, zombie mom. She's making it all happen. She works 24/7. She works a 9-to-5 job. She still chasing her passion. She's taking care of her 3 kids. She has a loving husband, Juan, but she's doing it all. She makes it happen, but she doesn't let her dream die. That's what I most admire about her. And so I would support her any way I can. But I got a little surprise for her since she doesn't have the time to make a book for herself. And I went to her closing reception and I seen some of her photos, but I'm like, she has so many more photos. So I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna do you a favor, Elsa. I'm gonna make a digital portfolio book for you right now. So you could show to, I'm gonna post this online so you could share, and then everybody can see all the work that you've done and all the magnificent, brilliant things you've captured over the years. And then you can use that as your calling card so you can get more gigs and get more money and blah blah blah. Before you know it, you be doing this for your 9 to 5. People be paying you to fly all over the world to take pictures so they can get a picture from the great Elsa Cantu-Lizarraga. I know you as Cantu. I gotta keep saying your married name, but you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna narrate a little bit, but we're gonna start this off. I hope you like it. Oh, it's an early birthday present too, so happy birthday. For those that don't know, Elsa is originally from Mexico City. She reps it hard. If anybody knows her, she reps Mexico to the core. She was born there in 1984. She came to the States in 2000. I'm not sure if she came directly to Las Vegas, but she's been in the States since 2000. I think she was around 16, something like that. She got into, basically journalism is in her blood. Her father, I think his name Antonio Cantu-Puede, something like that. He was a big journalist in the 80s and whatnot, and he covered civil wars, international stuff. I believe he got to interview Nelson Mandela when he came to Mexico City, which is awesome. And so it's pretty much in her blood. She started, I think, professionally. She started with The Guardian, and then she did the Obama, I think it was his campaign trail in 2012, I believe. I'm not sure. But that's where she started. And then it kind of snowballed from there. Now she's doing conventions, the Oscars, American Music Awards. She's just doing it all. She's on every red carpet. It seems everything that comes through Las Vegas, she's there. But she also shows a lot of love to the local artist scene downtown. She loves local artists, and I think that's more where her love is, because the mainstream carpet can be a little dog eat dog. A lot of people not really supporting women, especially Hispanic women, in their drive and whatnot. This is some of her conceptual art, which is love. She did this during the pandemic when Las Vegas was shut down. Her and her husband did a lot of this, which was awesome. She's a little bit insecure about being in front of the camera, which I don't see it, because the camera loves her, behind it and in front. You know what I'm saying? She gives off this strength, this beauty, and this sexiness. And then her and her husband, in their conceptual stuff, relationship goals. They steam it up. It's awesome. But the way they do collaging, a lot of the stuff she's done herself, and she's done a lot of selfies, even with her phone. But you can tell that the art is in her blood. When she wants to capture something, she picks up whatever she can find. I gotta capture this moment, and that's when you're dealing with a true artist, a true photo journalist, a photographer, if you were. Where was I? I'm just looking at the pictures. I love her pictures. She says she's gonna continue with her quest with photojournalism and whatnot. She says she wants to do more local artists and international stuff, and bring more awareness, bringing people up, you know, that's from her similar background, women, Hispanic, you know, the culture. She wants to bring to light all of that, all of the aspects, and actually further it more, and, you know, encourage artistic freedom and expression. And I'm here for it. I'm love it. I can't wait to see what she has going on next. Yeah, and that's the end. There's Elsa. Now I'm gonna play the footage that I had from her closing reception. Hope you enjoy. I'll do a little commentary there too. There's some dead spots where there's no sound, so I'll talk you through that. Hold on just a second. Hello, party people. This is L Wade of The Unknowns, L Dub if you were. This is TU Visual. I'm here to big up to a good friend of mine, Elsa Cantu. Her gallery display of all her photography and whatnot. I just wanted to show my support, love. I believe this is the building for the Arts Factory. There's so many galleries in this area that I get confused, but I think this is the Arts Gallery. It's beautiful in there. It's actually all the galleries in this area is just, it reminds me when I was back in Minnesota, when there's so many theaters, so many, you know, playhouses and showcases and art galleries, like in our certain art district. Well, we have many art districts, but it was just, you know, one after the other, mixed in with bars. It felt like a college town, and we had like 6 or 7 of those. It's great in there. It's usually in a warehouse district, but this is great. I've been here many times. I haven't been here in a while. Mel is the cutest. She is so cute.
Really?
It's so sweet.
I have a friend from 2 years ago.
She
Started
is.
having it as this regular gig. They have their seconds on tap. And every summer we have this gig down by my
So
place.
proud of her. So proud of you, Elsa. You go, girl.
Way better Mardello.
Now in this space, she had half the space, and the other spot was Clarice, I believe, who's another conceptual artist. She does a lot of good work too. A lot of creative, out the box stuff. It's awesome. She did body art. She has casts of penises, so she actually put plaster or something on somebody's penises, and she also has vaginas. But it looks pretty cool. And then she has hair that she writes poems with. I don't know if it was her hair or she has like donations from other people with long hair or whatnot. But conceptual artist, she's done many things. There was one thing where she's in a glass box. I believe she has paint on it, but she's naked. She's in a glass box. Very, very inventive artist. And Mel, the cutie I talked about, she's a singer. Very, very pretty voice. I did record some of her singing, but the audio didn't come out too well, so I'm not going to include it in this. But see, there's Clarice's conceptual art. See, that's hair, weave stuff on the right. I think see, there's the cast of the vaginas and penises, and there's a fist. There's the hair written in, like, there's poem written in hair. It's pretty cool. Pretty wild.
And it was humbling that Elsa asked me to do some remarks on this closing reception. Let me just say that I'm really proud of you, and I think this is the start of many great things. When I first met Elsa, it was at this crazy like cholo party at beauty bar where everyone had to show up in cholo outfits, kind of thing, and that's where we met. And we became friends, and I saw. That was kind of like the birth of the photography that you were doing. And, Elsa goes from very artistic, themed photography to conferences where she goes to, all these different corporate things and the, porn convention and like all these different crazy things. But the one thing that goes through all of Elsa's work is that she doesn't take photos, she captures moments, right? So sometimes her photos are, perfectly crafted, and sometimes it's on a red carpet and things are moving and, people are flying by. But she always waits for that specific moment. And that's where her photography is unique among, every one of us has a camera, including the one that's called the phone, right? Like, if I had what the iPhone or Androids are now as a 12-year-old, I don't know what I'd be doing, right? But it's not just the camera, it's not the tool, it's lighting, it's composition. And Elsa's attention to those specific moments, I feel, are unmatched. You can kind of feel it when you look around the room. So I love where you started, and I can see your growth, and I think there's, the world is your oyster from here on out. From here, I'm going to toss it to Jorge. He's going to tee up his short film, and we'll do that. So congratulations.
Thank
Elsa.
you. Thank you. Should we turn on the light?
Yeah.
Woo!
Since I was a kid, I grew up watching him in his press conferences, all these things like that. He was surrounded by very people just like him. During his travels, I see how like journalism was like blooming in Mexico City. But one day I was one of his best friends, colleagues, and he was killed in Mexico in the 80s, right after I born. And all these things like kind of shocked me a little bit, but made me realize how hard like the world it is. And any aspect that I want to do in my career, I always want to open more doors for females. So in my work, I always try to see like show vivid colors because that's how I see my culture. That's how I feel about the Mexican culture. expressing all the love, all the romance, the intensity of our personalities. All the days in my pictures, maybe I can't even say the words, but I've been trying to work on it, and I hope people appreciate it. That all my work through these years, it's made with passion and with love for everyone. But like nothing stopped me to my dream. It's been like working on little by little. I met a lot of very important figures in Las Vegas that give me opportunities and saw my work and keep inviting me. I hope all my dreams open more doors for the next generations, paving the roads for them. Because this city, it's an amazing city. You can find anything in here. You can meet anyone in here. And that's the most beautiful thing about this desert. It has a lot of hiding like gems inside.
I just want to say thank you for everyone that supported me through the years. Everyone that was here in this room first Friday today is very special in my life. Believe me. Jorge and Shahab supported me through this a lot. Sometimes you're your own enemy. And sometimes I was like, my work is not good enough, to do a show. But thanks Gladys for giving me this opportunity. In this space is very special. Al was here, Jen was here. I am very flattered. Thank you, girls. I met you like a long time ago, and I appreciate your work, each of you guys. Don't give up. Anything we can do, it's here and it's here. People are gonna love us for who we are, and they're gonna hate us for the same thing. So I really hope you guys follow your dreams. We start from the bottom. That's how we started. But we're like sometimes afraid of what people is gonna think. And it doesn't matter. I'm really happy to be here today at this moment, at this space. I always was behind the lens, and it feels different being in front of the lens. But I really hope from this point on we can bring our work to other countries, not only here in Vegas, because Vegas is blooming, and I think we have to project ourselves bigger, better, stronger. We're going through a pandemic still. We survived the pandemic, so nothing can stop us from now. And I really appreciate each of you. That time for me is very priceless. And thank you for being here, for driving here, for spending a little time with me. It's very, very precious for me this time, today, tonight, always. I love you guys. Thank you, Shahab, for believing in me. Thank you, Jorge. Jorge always supports me. Sometimes I'm like, no, negative. And he's like, no, let's do this, let's do that. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I really appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you for the job we did during the pandemic. Kind of scared, let's do it, yes, no, but we did it. And Clarice, I love you. You're blooming more than ever. Nothing but the best. Thank you. And I want to give a poster to Jorge and Shahab because they. Well, they support me all the way. So
Well, you're gonna have to sign it, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta take a picture. Take a picture.
Yeah. Let's take a picture with Clarice too. If you
Yeah, and you should be in it too.
Yes, it's kind of.
Okay, so
Can
we'll-
take a
let's
picture
scoot.
of us here?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll flank them. You stand on that side, you stand on this.
Clarice in the middle.
Yeah, perfect. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The fact that she captures moments, right? When I found out that her father was a journalist in Mexico, it made sense. It followed. The DNA followed. So.
Actually, I was gonna be a dancer. I danced since I was a kid until I moved here. I applied for fine arts in Mexico City, and then I moved here. So I guess this is it. It's a curse in my life. All my family, it's journalism or graphic designers or something. So I was like, I don't think I was meant to be a dancer. I dance
True calling.
okay,
It's
right?
a true calling. And that pretty much concludes my showcase for Elsa. If you want to contact her for any work that you need done as far as photography, I think she does videography as well. She uses a Canon and Nikon, I believe, but I'm not sure she does videography. But you can always ask her. The only contact I have for her is her Instagram, where she has most of the stuff that I've shown. Actually, mostly all of it is on her Instagram. So it's Cantu, like ECANTU03, and her name is Elsa Cantu. It'll just come up as Elsa Cantu on it. So I hope Elsa likes it. It was my pleasure doing this. This is, like I said, you got one person that will always support you, and also I met like a few artists over there that I absolutely adore. So I used to be a fixture in the art district. I just been, after COVID, actually a little bit before COVID, I was just stretched so thin that I didn't have much of a social life. I couldn't really go anywhere. Pretty much the same now. I don't have much of a social life, but not complaining. But I'm gonna be spending a lot more time down there since I have a little bit of time when I'm doing my showcases and stuff like that. So should be fun. But anyway, if you like this video, like me, share me, and I'll holla at y'all. Take it easy, Team Army.
Subscribe, motherfucker. It's free.